I'm the mouthpiece here and I'm the one speaking. There's at least 2 or 3 reasons why I probably should not be. What I'm going to share today is, one, coming from teachers and students like you around the world that we're studying. 2, the distillation of those learnings is coming from teachers and students like you. So what I'm sharing is not what I have seen, but when we have these things called learning loops, and by the way, at the end, I just want to invite you to join our learning loops. We have one right now going on about student leadership. Some of you are in that one, where we get people together, we visit the classrooms, and we say, what are you learning? And then we steal that, and then we share it with other people. That's where all of this is coming from. All right, the classroom I'm taking to, this is, welcome Shaheen. We're gonna go visit Pooja's classroom. One of the classrooms in India that really made me think about student leadership differently. And let me just ask, if the sound is not working for you, you can put it in the chat and let me know, but I think this is gonna play through to you now.
The first word is achieve. Everybody say after me, achieve. Achieve. Never do I want a child to sit in a class and just to think that whatever is happening is meaningless. Very good. So reflection means to think about what you did right, what you did wrong, and what did you learn out of it. Alright, so we're going to reflect on our dreams. You remember we started the day by writing our dreams? Can all of you just close your eyes for 1 minute? And just remember what we did in the morning. Whether it's becoming a dancer, a singer, a doctor, an engineer, coming to school should help you to fulfill those dreams. Can you please share your dream and how coming to school is going to help you to achieve that dream?
Yes, I want to become a singer and I am coming to school.
I did have a vision for my classroom, but when I came to my class with my vision, I wanted each and every child to have their own vision for themselves, and we integrated the vision. So it was never me imposing a vision on them. I told them this is what I feel should be there. You let me know what you feel. We are coming into the class to learn from each other. I'm teaching you things, you teach me. It's like a two-way process, and never are we going to force anything on each other. Let's give her a bubble clap. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Should we do this? Should we do this? What should we do? The last one. So quickly just revise. Take 2 minutes to discuss in your team. I did not give them the vision for their teams. I said every team has their own flavor. So you tell me what are going to be the rules, what are going to be the values for your team, and that's how you're going to behave. So they knew that first they had to cater to themselves, but as soon as their work was done, they had to be sensitive towards the people around them and like take everybody together.
Can you drink sunlight and water? Teamwork is most important because in teamwork, if we are together, we can do anything.
I try to express that what you bring to the table is going to be very different from what other people bring to the table. And together you just have so many ideas that you can just bring together to create a lot of magic. Team leaders, you will explain the process of germination and we will write these steps down in our notebooks. Okay? Every team has a team leader and the team leader behaves like a teacher.
And inside the seed, it can grow because it is that.
So whenever a new concept is being taught, the team leader has to discuss with every member in the team what is being taught. So like after I do my role as a teacher, it's every team leader playing their role as a teacher. And after that, every pair in the class acts like a teacher. So they need to teach each other what is being taught.
If somebody cannot speak their answers, I will push them to try. If you will try, then you can do it and answer the question.
It really made them realize that they bring different flavors to the table and they can learn from it. That strength and unity is something I really hope always remains. That it's not just about you, it's not just about your work, it's about your buddy, it's about your team, it's about your class. You never come to me telling me, Didi, my work is done. Is your buddy's work done? Is your team's work done? Because it's really all of you together who will end up doing something in life.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, grow, banana.
It is very important important to think beyond the classroom. Every team had to go in the communities and just go around, walk around and see something that bothers you. Come to class and discuss why did it bother me, what is wrong in that, and then try to find solutions.
First we all discuss the problem, we discuss why it happens, then we discuss if that problem is there, what will happen, then we do teamwork and find out the solution.
So if it is a problem in your community, what can you do as children? Use the knowledge that you've gained in classroom. Use your convincing skills, and that's what they did. They failed a lot of times. They were like, Didi, we are not able to find solutions. People don't listen to us. We try to convince them. They're being rude to us. But that's okay. You need to keep trying. It's a process which is going to take time, and you have to.
I'm pausing the video for a second. Just two things. One small thing. There's a link to this video on YouTube. I can also give it. It's on the Global Learning website, and we'll put it on the chat window. But there's only a minute or so left. I'm going to ask you to multitask. There's 100-something people here. And Facebook going. I mean, we have so much collective wisdom here. I can't help but ask. As you're watching this, what are you seeing that gives you any degree of confidence that students may be growing as leaders? What are some differences about this classroom? And I'd like you to go back to what you wrote in the chat at the beginning. We had such great ideas about what classrooms might look like, would be different in theory. Now you're seeing this classroom. Start to, as this finishes, put some things down. What do you
fail a lot of times before you actually succeed, and after 10 failures a small success used to make them so happy and so thrilled that they did not mind failing after that. So if right now we are able to see how the knowledge gained in the classroom is helping the child to make changes in the environment outside classroom, it will actually give us an idea of how when the child actually finishes his or her education and goes into the real world, how is the child going to be there.
So I need to become a good person who help poor people to do their works, because I am thinking that if I am the poor people, how will I feel?
I really hope that they always remember the power in unity. I really hope that even 10 years, 15 years down the line, that passion in them never dies away. How they can use their energy for their passion to just impact the community around, and how to take everybody together with them in achieving their goals.